Hello, this is Donovan with Peak Performance Plumbing, performing a residential sewer scope. Right now we are currently approximately 190 feet downstream of the home's cleanout, which is very far for a residential sewer lateral. So yeah, join me on this long journey as we scope this line and see what's going on with it. We're looking at a SDR 3034 PVC sewer lateral pipe. That's a material pipe, this greenish colored piping. Typically this would start inside of the city tap, the public to private connection, but because of the sheer distance of this line, I'm as far as I can get with this camera. This is what we call friction bind, just due to the length and how much cable is inside the sewer line. I just can't get any more push out of the line. This is me trying to push it. We're pretty well stuck. I did, however, locate the camera head. I have a little locating beacon inside the camera head and equipment to locate exactly where we are at, and we are underneath the road right now, about 8 feet below grade. So I'd estimate, based on what I can see on the camera, that we're within 5 feet of the city tap, but again, I just cannot go any further, so apologies for that. We'll have to settle for 98% of a sewer lateral scope in this case. But given what I've seen, I don't see any reason to be concerned. This line is in great condition. So we'll begin to head back towards the home now. Oh, this looks like a 45-degree elbow. Very normal to see. This would be a secondary cleanout, which is certainly buried. The primary cleanout, where I'm scoping from today, was buried. But I have been across the yard, like I mentioned earlier. I do have a locating beacon in this camera, so I know exactly where it's at and where it's been. So the sewer lateral actually spans nearly the entire width of the front yard, which again is kind of strange. It does not go in a direct path to the street. It goes the most indirect path to the street, really. But it is common to see a second clean out in a sewer lateral that is greater than 100 feet. And by plumbing code, every 100 feet of sewer lateral, or any drain pipe really, requires another clean out. The camera lens is slightly inverted, so the left side of the screen is the bottom of the pipe. This is just a coupling joint. This pipe comes in 20-foot lengths, So after every 20 feet of straight piping, you'll typically see a joint or a coupling, or the bell end of the pipe acts as a coupling. Very normal. And although the color of the pipe changed from that green to this blue, it's still the same type of material. It's still just a type of PVC piping. And back to green. We're just over halfway there. Little droplets at the top of the pipe up here, normal, just condensation buildup. There's another elbow, 45, followed by another 45, so we call a dog leg. So you change elevation really quickly. This is transition to ABS. That's what this black piping is. Very normal and common. It's due to the fact that that green and blue SDR 3034, that specific type of PVC, is not approved for use within structures, within homes, or within 5 feet of structure or home. Whereas ABS is approved for that use. So if there's a sewer lateral that's SDR 3034 PVC, it will by code be required to be changed to either ABS or a Schedule 40 PVC material. And now we're approaching the cleanout, excuse me, the primary cleanout, and that will conclude our sewer lateral scope for the day. Thanks for joining us.